Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. I know it's late, and I know most of you guys have gone to bed by now, but welcome back to Let's Play some more Pokemon Blue, and I'm going to try my damnedest to obstruct this fan going on here so that it doesn't pick up feedback in the microphone, but I have to have it on, because it is an absolute catastrophe how fucking hot it is in this office right now. It is so horrible. It is what I would imagine walking in on Satan taking a shit. And not because the smell would be horrible, because I'm sure that it would, but just the raw amount of fire coming out of the proverbial flamethrower that is Satan's asshole. That's what I would imagine. Like, the Scoville units on that would be astonishing. I just realized something. Look at that stool over there. It totally looks like a mushroom from Super Mario Brothers. You can even see the eyes and the mouth on it, towards the bottom. I've never noticed that before. That's really cool. The things you notice after all these years. Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Yes, they can, and we'll do that soon. Ah, yes! I have seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water. Which at first thought, it makes me think of Lapras. But I guess it could be any, water Pokemon out there, but Lapras is like the icon for that. Anyway, we are still on the SS Anne trying to beef up our team before, the rival battle that's actually coming up somewhere nearby, and the gym battle that's coming up, so here we go. Which do you like, a strong or rare Pokemon? Why not both? I mean, why does it have to be one or the other? We do know already that there are definitely strong and rare ones that exist out there, with like your legendary birds and fucking Mewtwo of all things, the ultimate strong and rare one. Another fire type, by the way. I guess it's really a good thing that I threw that extra potion there. I totally meant to give it to Ratigan, but I guess if we're going to give it to the Shrew, then that's what's going to happen. I dropped the screw in the tuna! Oh boy, here it comes. Oh, he's going to get that shot right square in the face. Oh, yes! Oh, man. He's coming for your soul! Ooh, a Ponyta tied. It's just a fucking horse made out of fire. How much cooler can you get? I mean, he's not made entirely of fire, but all of his little deedlies all over himself, I mean, those are definitely all fire. And guess what? We are going to go under the ground, and we are going to just give him an absolute uppercut straight to the sternum. And he's going to make him fold in like a lawn chair. Here it comes. Whoa, boom! Oh, yeah! Oh, man, he is rising the ranks. The confidence is beaming. Look at him go. Oh, and he got Slash! Oh, finally a move that's actually useful. I mean, it's basically just upgraded Scratch is all it is, and it sounds way cooler. I must salute you, although I am not in any sort of armed forces. I never saw you at the party. Oh, there was a party? I didn't even know. If there was a party, I would have totally been there. I would have been doing Fireball and Coke all the fucking night long. Just not any Jaeger. I apparently can't talk. It's late. What happens? No Jaeger. That would just make it a blackout party, and that would be a really bad idea. Let's go with a Slash. How about it? Guitarist Slash. Oh yeah. Give me that Slash! Oh, that's actually pretty solid. We'll go with a regular Scratch, though. I don't want to leave it out completely. At least make it feel like it's useful before I throw it in the garbage forever. Alright, look at that. Ooh. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Let's go with Balboa. Seems like a pretty good idea. You know what? It's really funny, actually, how they've kind of sort of put Pikachu on just like this massive diet over the years, you know? Like here in Generation 1, he's, a little pudgy, kind of fat, you can see it. And just like as the series has gone on, he has significantly lost weight. Like I think in like some of the newer games, he is very, very lean. I mean, he's been doing his Pokemon CrossFit for damn sure. It's just kind of funny how they change the models, because it seems like most every other Pokemon, their dimensions stay pretty consistent for the most part. I know they kind of slimmed up Blastoise, because he's fat as hell in this game too. No more room. Ah, shit. Alright, well, you know what? That's actually a pretty good opportunity for us to go all the way back and heal up and drop some things off in the box. Which will also, by the way, lead us into a much sought-after episode of of Adam's Health Tips, where you learn shit whether you like it or not. I've never done that sound effect for that before, but beside the point. So, I haven't done one of these in a little while, but you know what? It's a story that pissed me off, so it's gonna be workable. You know how, like, in retail, like, you'll get customers every once in a while that just, like... let me enter this a different way. When I talk with customers and we get into, like, arguments about products and knowledge of said products, like, I don't have a problem with people that go into the conversation disagreeing with you, but are still open to discuss it, and are at least open to maybe changing their mind on the topic. And even if they don't change their mind in the end, at least they were open and wanting to hear your side of it before forming their opinion. Well, totally fine. But then you get those people that they enter the conversation not agreeing with you, and they just have like this fucking arrogance about the way they go about not listening to your point and being an asshole about it, you know? We don't need these moonstones, we'll drop them off. We also don't need that dome fossil until later, so we'll drop that off too. And then, I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. We should probably start using some of these items more often, though. But yeah, dude, it's just that fucking arrogance. It's that inability to see the other side and just thinking that, you know, you shit out excellence and rainbows and fucking glitter and macaroni and cheese, even though if somebody shit out macaroni and cheese, I absolutely would not eat it, because it would be covered in fecal matter, which is just asking for some type of health condition. However, the fact that somebody could shit out fully presentable macaroni and cheese, I think that's a pretty spectacular feat in its own right, and that's beside the point. Oh, come on, I don't need to show you the I just went out of here a minute ago. Do I really need to flash it again? Give me a break with that. Anywho. So, by the way, let's do this Adam's Health Tips thing really quick. So let me give you some backstory before we get to the actual thing here, so you guys aren't lost. So, I'm going to bring in, let's see, can we go outside here, or is this the kitchen again? That's the kitchen again. I think there's, what's over here? Is there not something down here at the end of the hallway? Anywho, so let's, this company I'm going to talk about, what they specialize in are collagen products. The company name is NeoCell. They are a brand that has always been like the gold standard of collagen stuff. They're extremely good at what they do. They've won numerous awards for the quality of their products for years and years and years. They're fantastic. And so this is the company that I was referring to during this whole thing. I forgot that we can go down here, so there's gonna be a lot more people to fight. My sailor's pride is at stake. So this lady comes in, and she's like, "Hey, I'm looking for some collagen products." And I was like, "All right, well, let me take her right over here." And I was like, "We have this our most popular one that we carry is one by, I think water's good against. Let's go with I think we'll actually have an advantage here with Ivysaur." So she comes in, she's like, "I'm looking for some collagen products," and I was like, "Sure." We have primarily the ones from the NeoCell company. They're kind of the gold standard for that. And she's like, "Oh, not that NeoCell garbage. That stuff is terrible." And I'm just like, "What?" I was like, "Really? If I could ask you, why do you think that?" And she's like, "They just are. Like, I don't understand why everybody thinks that they're so great. I've heard different from other places." And I was like, "So, if they're so terrible, then exactly who is it that is so much better in your mind?" Let's go with oh my God, yeah, Radigan. For God's sakes, he's got the huge advantage here. I was like, so if NeoCell's so terrible, then exactly who is it that you were preferring in this situation? She's like, "Well, first of all, if you don't already know who they are, then I don't really trust your knowledge on any of this stuff." I was like, "Okay." It's like, so again, who is it that is so much better that I've never heard of before? Because I mean, it's a pretty big consensus thing that NeoCell is the prime gold standard for collagen-based products. Like that's their thing, and there are a lot of people that use NeoCell branded collagen for their products because it's that good. She's like, well, obviously, there's a lot of companies that are doing it the wrong way then, because if they were using this stuff that I've been using, then they'd never have to use anything else, and they wouldn't be giving their customers a bunch of crap. And I was like, oh, come the fuck on. I didn't say that. You totally can't just be like, oh, come the fuck on to a customer. That's generally what they don't want you to say. But, oh, peck him in the face. Peck him right square in his jellified face. Do it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Come on. Peck him in his stupid-ass eyeballs. Come on. I can say come the fuck on right here. Come on! Oh, come on! I'm gonna lose in this situation? Come on! Oh my god, just get him already! Are you kidding me? Oh no, he's gonna wrap me to death. Oh my god. That is the biggest load of horse cum I've ever seen. Unbelievable. Alright, alright. Well, you brought this on yourself, Dukes. You had it all. You had it all and you let it slip away. So anywho, I was like, so who is this company that is just the greatest thing in the world that you refuse to tell me who it is? And she's like, well, the only place I've been able to find it, because they're the only people that know what they're talking about, is down in Albany, and the brand name is called, what the hell are they called? It's not a good sign when I'm already forgetting who it is. It was called Thin Healthy Mama. And she's like, and they're the ones that really know what they're doing. That stuff is the best. And I was like, you know, in all the 13 years that I've been working in this industry, I've never heard of that brand before. And she's like, well, I wouldn't expect you to, because you obviously don't know anything about these things. I was like, okay. I was like, how long have you been buying supplements for? She's like, about 3 years, but I do a lot of research. I was like, okay. So you're 3 years against my 13, and I know nothing. She's like, apparently not. I was like, so where's the concrete evidence that these guys are better than NeoCell? I was like, where can I find the information that they're better? She's like, well, yeah, I don't need a piece of paper to tell me that, but I know they're better. I was like, but where's the tangible evidence that they're better? She's like, it doesn't matter, okay? I don't need a piece of paper, and I don't need to impress you for this, because your opinion doesn't matter to me. I was like, but where's the evidence? Like, I'd be, if you gave me the evidence that they were better, I'd be glad to agree with you. But you're not giving me anything to go off of here for me to believe what you're telling me, because everything that I've ever heard over the decade that I've worked here has told me that these guys are the best, because they have the awards to back it. So why would I believe that this other company is the best when I'm not being given any information that they are? And she's like, you know what? Just tell me where I can find it so I can get the hell out of here. And I was like, well, to be honest with you, and keep in mind, I'm staying cool as a cucumber through this whole thing. A cucumber that's not being kept in like a hot car or something. But I'm staying perfectly. Oh Jesus, I forgot about that. Type advantage, damn it, or disadvantage. And oh, give me that dig. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to get the dig. And the bubble has killed me. The bubble, not the bubble beam. The bubble, the one with much lower attack. Jesus. Alright, let's go with this. This will be fun. So keep in mind, I've been like cool this whole time, not like yelling, not raising my voice, just trying to get my point across of, if this stuff is as good as you're saying, just give me the evidence. That's all I want. And she just won't give it to me. She's like, well, where can I find this stuff so I can get the hell out of here and not waste my time with you? I was like, to be honest, I don't think you're gonna find it anywhere around here. And she's like, alright, well, I guess I'm just going to go back to Albany and find it. And you'll never see me again because you're just an asshole. And I was just like, what? I was like, I'm sorry you take it that way, but all I wanted was just concrete evidence of your claim. And she's like, well, you're not getting it. And she turned around and just stormed out the door. And I was just like, as soon as she left, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the arrogance of that, you know? Like, I'm just calmly trying to get some info out of her, and she won't give it to me, and then she just insults the hell out of me on the way out of that. She just starts calling me an asshole and all this stuff. It's like, who the fuck are you? Mrs. I've only been, you know, shopping for supplements for 3 years, and I'm challenging somebody with over a decade's worth of experience because I bought some shit out of one health food store that somebody loaded me up with a bunch of bullshit info that's obviously contradicting the actual legitimate information that's out there. It's like, who the hell are you? By the way, on a side note, I absolutely hate the naming conventions of that company. I think it's terrible. I think it's a super stupid and cheesy name of a brand. And it's super popular for companies to do that right now. I'm seeing them everywhere. It just, like, it doesn't sound professional. It sounds like a name that, like, somebody in, like, their late 20s or early 30s thought up in their kitchen. And, you know, they made, like, a little tiny company that they sell, like, a couple of items of, and they're inexperienced in doing it. That's just what it sounds like to me. Like, Thin Healthy Mama? What type of name of a company is that? You know? It doesn't, like, if you were to tell me that a collagen product by Thin Healthy Mama, which it sounds terrible, is better than something by a company named NeoCell, it automatically sounds more like a legitimate company in the first place. You're going to tell me that one of the two is better than the other one, I'm going to say you're full of shit. Or that you know, the shitty one is better than the great one that actually has the you know, legitimacy behind it. But it just, and like I see these everywhere. I see people posting stuff from websites called like Healthy Mama or Fitness Mama or, you know, Staying Green Mama or all this stuff. It's like, why does the word mama have to be in this? Like, you can instantaneously have a company that has a better reputation right off the bat by not having the word mama in it. Okay, I get it that you're making products that appeal to mothers and what have you, but why? Like, why does it have to have that word in it for it to appeal to them? Why can't you just have a quality product without having to have that terminology in there? It just I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little off my hinges here, but that has always bothered me. It's been going on for the last like few years. And it just, every time I see it, it makes my balls shrivel up like I'm out in the desert in like 124-degree weather, and my body is just like dehydrating into the sand that I'm stepping in. Oh yeah. Whip that star, baby. Oh boy. There will be a day. I think as soon as we get that razor leaf, then everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna start just we're gonna start waping the walls with these people. I don't know if waping is a word, but it's the thing that came out of my face. So that's what we're rolling with tonight. But yeah, dude, that arrogance, it just, I'm not gonna say that I started seeing red, because I generally don't do that with customers, but I was genuinely annoyed by it, and I'm actually surprised that I kept my cool with it. We got a TM. Wonder what it is. So, there's my story. Shouts to anybody that can keep their cool in a situation like that, because if you lose your cool in that, I totally understand. I totally do. Oh, it has rest. Tight. It's a great thing to have, just off the idea that it recovers HP, but then you have to wake yourself up. I mean, it's almost a useless it's a useless item until you have the Poke Flute, more or less. Okay, what's going on here? Sandshrews dead, Radigan's dead, Dux is dead. All three people that I wanted to get some experience for. It's probably almost, I think it's actually worth going back and healing up first. I mean, I don't have any revives yet, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't. And so, it kind of forces our hand there that we have nothing we can do. So, we'll go back and heal again. But yeah, dude, it's just, I hate that type of stuff. I really do. It just, it gives people a bad name. That just, for people that act that way, for people that all I wanted to do was just get more information on this stuff, and I really wanted to try to help her find the right product for herself. And just, you know, try to inform her that, look, this is the best stuff for a reason. Like, there's a reason why they're being given these awards. And if I can go out and do a Google search and not find it right away, and do a search for, like, you know, best-selling collagen products, and that thing is nowhere to be found, that's not a very good sign. It really is not. That is a pretty condemning thing, that the stuff that you're telling me is better than anything on the planet. It's probably not. And I finally went to their website later, after I got off of work, just to kind of see exactly what it was that they were selling. And, like, the collagen they're using, it's just basic collagen. It doesn't have any sort of trademarked raw material in it. It's nothing special. It's type 1 and type 3 collagen, which is what, like, it's basically what everybody, I mean, even NeoCell uses that, but they have patented raw material that's significantly better than the playing field, thus why they're better. And that's why other people are going to them to use their raw material, because it's better than the field. And if this, you know, thin, healthy mama bullshit was using raw material like that, if they had, like, their own patented deal, maybe I'd be a little more apt to listen, but they don't. And there's a reason why you can buy a heaping bag of it for $16.99, because it's not that great. Holy shit, who would have ever guessed that that would be the case? Let's throw Ducks up here for a minute. He needs to level up too. He's got to feel the love. Hello, stranger. Stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Let's fight. I don't really want to talk. I just want to, you know, shove my skill into your face. Alright, here we go. If only we had an actual, like, more legit flying move than this. I got a bad feeling about how this is going to go over, so we're not going to let it happen. We are going to go straight to the man who is going to take us to the promised land, and his name is Radigan. I'm so glad I had this fan on for this. I was gonna be in a real bad place if I didn't do it. I'd be sweating out of every orifice in my body if it weren't for this fan. I mean, I'm probably doing it anyways, but not the rap. I mean, if it's gonna be a rap, at least let it be, you know, like a gyro or something worth my time that has finely seasoned Mediterranean beef and lamb in a mixture of, you know, lettuce, tzatziki sauce, and maybe like some, you know, pineapple and jalapeno and cilantro and tomato and olive. You know, at least let it be that, instead of me just getting acid thrown in my face and killing me again. God damn it. I fucking hate this guy. It's a Tentacool, for shit's sake. I mean, for the love of Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints. And now I can't move. That's just great. This is the worst move in the world. I think that this is probably one of the most infuriating moves in this game. And there are only just a couple of Pokemon that actually use it, and that's why it's probably more upsetting. Is that I can get locked into this move for virtually an entire life bar of a Pokemon. And that's not gonna kill him. One more. Oh God, fuck you and your rapping. I mean, use those skills somewhere else. Have somebody at Macy's employ you during Christmas time to have you wrap up presents instead of constricting my bones to death. God, I just want to get out of this in one piece. Oh my God. Will my toil never cease? Oh my God! Just fucking stop it with the rapping shit. Oh, it's happening. Just let me get it out! God! Such bullshit. I fucking hate it. Yeah, let's see you rap this thing out, you fucking clog. You and your butt fucking acidry, okay? Enough. I've literally had enough of it. For the love. Will I change? Probably. We'll go to somebody who's probably better equipped for the deal. Let's go with, let's go, well, whatever. I'm over it right now. I'm over this moment. Just that whole thing with Tentacool rapping me to death twice is enough to really just turn me off for the rest of that. And as soon as this guy is done, I will also be, because it is now 1:15 in the morning and I really need to go to bed. My alarm clock is not going to be very kind in the morning when I wake up, because it never is. I'm at a point right now where my bed is actually more uncomfortable than when I first started sleeping in it, which was already really uncomfortable. Because I've gotten to a point where, like, I either sleep on one side or the other. I never sleep in the middle of the bed, which is kind of a problem. And so now it's like the mattress is dipping on both sides outside of the middle, and now I'm trying to even it out by sleeping in the middle, which in turn is so uncomfortable because it's just like it feels, you know, like a, what is that, Chevrolet that had it? The Like a Rock thing? I think that was Chevrolet. And I lay in bed, and the first thing that comes into my mind is that damn jingle. Like a rock, I was as strong as I could be. Like a rock, something, 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 something. I like a rock. I don't think that when I'm sleeping. That was just for this moment, but you get the pain. You understand the pain. And now with that, my friends, we're going to stop right here. I did not realize that this episode had gone on to 25 minutes, so it became the longest episode we've done so far. And with that said, my friends, when we come back next time and let's play some more Pokemon Blue, we will hopefully not get Tentacool wrapped to fucking hell like last time. So with that said, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. R.I.P. Radigan and Ducks, by the way. He's not having a very sterling start to his career, I can tell you.